Thank you for joining me for today's stretch session. For the first portion of today, we will do more full body stretching, and then the second portion is going to be focused on the wrists. So you don't need any equipment, just find yourself some space and a mat. We'll start out by taking a shoulder width stance, reaching your arms right up overhead, make yourself nice and tall. And then relax those arms, fold yourself forward. Just let yourself hang here for a moment. From here, come halfway up, straightening out your back. Feel that stretch through your hamstrings. And then stand it back up. Back to arms overhead. I'll give you a side view. Reaching nice and tall. Relaxing those arms. Folding yourself forward, let yourself hang. And come up halfway, straightening out your back. Feel that nice stretch through the hamstrings. And we'll do one more here, reaching up nice and tall. Release those arms, let yourself hang forward. And bring it up to halfway, feel that nice stretch through your hamstrings. Excellent. I want you to take a big step back. Get nice and low, reach down for the ground, relax that hip down. And from here, I want you to reach up to the ceiling, rotating and looking up at the sky. And to bring that back down to center. From here, I want you to come to an upright lunge. Tuck your tailbone in. Keep your body nice and upright. Reach that arm up. Feel that stretch through the hip flexor. And then sit your hips back. Keep a slight bend in your knee. Lean forward till you feel that stretch in your hamstring. And then come out of that, we'll repeat on the other side. So nice low lunge, hands come inside that foot. Relax those hips down. From here, take that inside arm, reach up, rotating, reaching right up to the ceiling. And bringing it back down. Come to your upright lunge, tuck your tailbone in, keep your body nice and upright. Raise that arm up, feeling that stretch through the hip flexor. And then sitting your hip back, slight bend in that front knee, leaning forward. Feel the stretch through the hamstring. Awesome. Back to the first side one more time. Nice low lunge. Hands inside that foot. Relax those hips down. Rotate, reaching your hand up to the ceiling. And bring it back to center. Bring it up to that hip flexor lunge, tucking that tailbone in, keeping your body upright, reaching up with that arm. And then sitting your hips back, feel that stretch through the hamstring. Slight bend in the knee. Excellent. Other side. Nice slow lunge. Relax those hips down, hands inside your foot. And rotate that inside hand up to the ceiling. And bring that hand back to center. Come on up to a hip flexor lunge, tucking that tailbone in, keeping your body nice and upright. Reaching that arm up. Sit your hips back and lean forward. Feel that stretch through the back of the hamstring. Well done. I'm going to get a bit more into the shoulders now. Come to a kneeling position. And you're going to interlock your fingers behind your back. Roll the shoulders down and back. Bring it forward, lifting those arms up. And then coming back to an upright position. Reach it up. We'll do 5 of these, so 3 more. Roll those shoulders back. Awesome. Come to a comfortable seated position. You can be cross-legged or have your legs in front of you, however feels good. Bring your arms to cactus arms, so making whatever shape this is. And then squeeze those shoulder blades down and together. From here, you're going to reach up. Trying to keep squeezing those shoulder blades together and then bring it back. So you're working those upper back muscles while stretching out your chest. And we'll go for 5. So 3 more. Last one here. Well done. You can shake that out. Interlock your fingers together and do some figure eights with those wrists, just warming them up. I'm going to pick on the wrists quite a bit today. They might get a little bit sore, but as long as they aren't more sore tomorrow, that's okay. Let's see if we can reverse that figure eight. I know that hurts my brain to go the other way. Excellent. I'm going to roll my sleeves up here so you can see my arms a bit better. So to start out with, I want you to place your hands firmly on the ground. Make sure your fingers are splayed and you're pressing all the knuckles down into the ground. So don't let there be any gaps between your hands and the mat. And your wrists are directly underneath your shoulders. Keeping your arms straight, you're going to rotate your elbows forward and then rotate them the other way. Don't let your fingers or hands move. Try to keep them glued to the mat. Rotate those elbows. One more here. Excellent. From here, you're going to place your hands so that your fingers are pointing to the side. You're just going to rock back and forth, nice and gentle. Staying in the pain-free range, you should feel a nice little stretch up the forearm. Let's do one more each way. Excellent. Now you're going to position your fingers back towards your knees. Again, staying in the pain-free range, and you're just going to rock back, stretching into those fingers. Give you a side view as well. So don't force it, just stay within that comfort zone, just feeling a gentle stretch. Two more here. Excellent. Now we're going for the fun one. You're going to go on to the backs of your wrists. So place the backs of your hands on the ground. And if you want, you can place them all the way back here if you're feeling really tight. If you're feeling really bendy, maybe your wrists come all the way in front of you. Try to straighten out those elbows, and if you think about those elbow pits, you want them rotated forward, then you're just going to sit back. We'll go for about 10 pulses here. So 5 more at my pace. Shake that out if you want. All right, so now that your wrists are nice and nimble, we're going to do a few little strengthening exercises to make them nice and healthy. So if you place your wrists back on the ground, what you're going to do is lift your palms up off of the ground, and you're going to resist it with your body weight and then come back down. So the more you resist it, the tougher it'll be, and you should feel the muscles in your forearms working. We're going to do several of these. So let's go for 5 more, nice and slow. Building up those muscles in your forearms. Last one here. Good. So that should burn a little bit. You can shake it out. Give it a little breather. All right, we're going to do 10 more. So elbow pits forward, lifting those palms up and then back down and resisting. Last one here. Awesome, that burns. Okay, we're gonna finish off with some rotations. I find these really challenging. You might find them a bit easier. You're gonna make a fist, just a gentle fist, and you're gonna do some wrist rotations, but I don't want you to let your forearms move. I just want your wrist to move. So you're going to rotate. And if you really look at your wrist, your forearm, it should not be moving, it's just your hands. So you'll see that the motion is a bit more limited than regular wrist rotations like this, where I'm letting my forearms move. You let your forearms just stay still. The only motion is at your wrists. Go for 5 more. And then other way. Go 10 rotations this way. This even hurts my forearm muscles. Takes a lot of thought. Excellent work. You can shake that out. I want you to cross one foot onto the opposite knee. And we did these last time. You're just going to rock those hips back and forth. Or legs back and forth, sorry. Stretching out those hips. Done with the wrists for today. I hope your wrists feel really nice tomorrow. Alright, I want you to think about where you feel the biggest stretch, and then you're just going to hold it there. Just relax. Awesome, and other side. You'll notice these stretches are biased towards the hips because that's where I'm the tightest. Alright, notice where you're the tightest, and then just hold it there. Relax into the stretch. And release. We will finish off with some spinal rotations. So lying on your back, arms out, keep your shoulders on the floor. Cross one leg over the other, and then let your legs drop to that side while keeping your shoulders down. Just relax into that stretch. And slowly come back to center, cross the other leg over, and rotate the other way. Bring it back to center. Thank you all for joining me today. I will see you for our next stretch. Have a great day.